Buenos dias. It's Pamela again from TFN here in Toronto. And today I want to talk to you a little bit about a project that is almost sold out, but it is still worth talking about it. And that's Caracol, which is located in the Cocotal Golf and Country Club. So the reason I wanted to bring this one to your attention, even though there's very limited availability, is that it is a very beautiful project. And if you're too late for this one, I did want to let you know that there are some other options coming to the market. So, this is a little bit about the builder. And the builder's got a great reputation. They've built other projects in the area. So that's always something that I'm very proud to say, that when the team and I represent a project, we've done due diligence on the builder to make sure that you are getting the best possible project for your investment dollar. Now, for those of you that are familiar with Punta Cana, you may know about the Cocotal Golf and Country Club. I love it because it's only like about 20 minutes away from the airport, and it's also got the golf course and the country club, which has a giant pool and a restaurant. There is a tuck shop on site. It is a gated community, so if safety is one of those issues, this has definitely got a lot of benefits to it. So it is a great location, and that kind of gives you an idea on this slide of what it looks like. Here is the green area is where the Golf and Country Club is located. I would like to point out that it's affiliated with the Malia property, which is where you see the beach front. That's part of the Malia property. So all the residents of the Cocotel Golf and Country Club do get access to the Malia property and those services. Of course, that's not free, but you get access to, if you want the spa or anything, you do get access to it. It's gated at the front and the back, so you can kind of see the two uh, areas where it is gated, which again produces a great deal of safety and security. This is where the project will go on the property, and you can see the golf course in the background there. It's actually kind of surrounding the property. And so that's the sister project, which I have seen. And I think when I saw it, it was a few months ago. This one is a little bit behind in terms of the time frame when it will be done, but it's right on schedule. And the Larimar by the same builder is up, and it probably is finished by now, since the last time I saw it, or probably just about finished. But it's a sister project to that. Beautiful golf views, which I love. And if you're a golf player, you will want to explore this opportunity. And some of the amenities in Cocotal, again, I mentioned about access to the Malia property, the golf course, the clubhouse, restaurant, swimming pool, soccer, and paddle courts, which are great. Tennis. This would be the beach area over by the Malia, which is nice that you get access to that. And this is back on the property again with the golf course. That's the clubhouse, and there is a pool. It's a beautiful clubhouse, actually. It's great architecturally designed, and it does have a swimming pool and other amenities here, which is nice. This will give you some additional features of the clubhouse with the pool and the paddle courts. This project is 24 apartments. That's why it's almost sold out. They're 2 and 3 bedroom apartments, and it's only 3 levels, and it has an elevator. Again, I always point out when there is an elevator because of the fact that some of the buildings do not have elevators. And I think as you get a little bit older or appreciate having to not have to walk upstairs, lots of stairs with bags of groceries, I like to point that out. I'm in that boat myself. Here's a rendering of what the finished project is planned to look like. Again, beautiful architectural design. And here's again the master plan of the two components of the property. So There was some swim up 2 bedrooms. I don't think there are any remaining, but it'll give you the idea of the price point. So it's a very great price point, and they're not small. You see, they're over 1,200 square feet. And again, coming from Toronto, where our 2 bedrooms nowadays are about 800 square feet, these are spacious and nice, which is something that I love about it. So I'm just going to kind of go through quickly on the floor plans. What I would recommend though is, as I'm looking at the floor plans with you, if you decide that you're interested in snagging one of the few remaining suites just because of this particular location, I would recommend that you get in touch with me as soon as possible so that we can see what inventory remains and determine whether or not this project will suit your investor needs. All right, here's some renderings of the interior. Something I like about that, again, coming from North America, I like the comfort that the properties give me in terms of being quite um, familiar to me in terms of North American features and quality of the building. Here are some of the appliances and some of the additional appliances. There's a pergola on the top level. Again, I'm not sure what the inventory is like. I check at the time you inquire. So if you're interested, that would be something for you to get in touch with me right away. It's the beginning of November 2024. So again, that's when I'm recording this. So by all means, if you're interested, you would want to get in touch with me right away. Now, this sheet here, I'd be happy to review it in closer details. However, I use this as a model for many of my investor financial calculation samples because it's fairly standard in many ways. And it talks a little bit about the fact that your net income on a 2 bedroom is going to be about 1,600, and on the 3 bedroom net income of about 22,000. That's annual, and that's net. So your gross income is the total income, and then your expenses over on the far column produce the net income. That does include taking into account that you're not going to get 100% occupancy. We're estimating 60%, which I think is fairly reasonable. And we've got your ROI, your management fee, your maintenance fee, water, electricity, and Wi-Fi. These are annual estimates. So even when you look at annually, it's still quite affordable. And the maintenance fee is $50 for a standard suite, but I can review all of this with you. All right. If you are interested, the reserve fee is $3,000 for this project. And the initial down payment, which is due 20 days after signing your initial contract, and then 40% is required throughout construction, and the final 40% at when the product in your suite is delivered. So I would like to suggest that you get in touch with me right away if you're interested in this particular project. It is a beautiful project and one that I'm sure will produce great opportunities for you, but it's not the only one I have. So by all means, let me know what you're looking for, your price range, and your ability to proceed, and I'd be happy to direct you in the best way possible. If you're planning a visit to the Punta Cana area, let me know. I will coordinate a site visit for you. All right, everybody. This is a short, sweet video, but I hope you got what you needed. If you need help, please reach out.